Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sunless Skies. In the last episode we dropped off this wonderful man to create a Blue Kingdom embassy in Hybras, but I also learned that I may actually be able to advance to the Hybras quest, which I've waited about a year to do. So, without much hesitation, we are going to be heading to the circus, which is just down here, where apparently people have gone from Hybras. Well, to build a new life, I suppose, or to just run away, or maybe the circus people just came here and stole all their stuff, or they were all being eaten by fungus. But we are going to try and find out what the story is. And oh no! Ow! Ow! You bastard! Ow! Stop ramming me! I mean, I can't really miss this one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bad. Oh! Fine. I missed. Ow. I'm getting my head kicked in. There we go. Oh my god, I hate those things. Wait, Cantankerous, get here. You bugger. Hang on. Palpitating mycological mass of fractured chitinous legs, frilled gills, and ruptured polyps. A growth of livid fungus has engulfed a small herd of Cantankerous. Oh, let's try to render the fungus edible, why not? Or do we need supplies? Not really. Let's dig under the fungus for precious stones. Uh-oh. Oh, we gained 97 sovereigns. That's not an insignificant number. Balls. I forgot I had the other gun. Let's try and get more stones. Money, yeah. Not that much money, but it's okay. I took way too much damage in that fight. I'm still recovering from my terrifying stream on Sunday. Spending like 3 hours of your life in perpetual terror is not a good way to spend the day. It's done some damage, I think. But I'm sure over the course of this episode I shall wake up and become invigorated. We shall try and find as much bronze wood as we can as well, because we are going to have to look at starting to make some money soon. I also am still looking for captivated treasures for the wealth ending. I haven't forgotten the wealth ending's there. In fact, at some point I may rush it because I really want to do the secret ending, or the one where the secrets of the sun, whatever it's called. Apparently it takes a long time though, which is kind of worrying. But I might just focus down on it. I've just a couple of things that I want to finish. That's the problem. A couple of storylines. Let's repair the ship. Like the Hybras storyline is one of the ones I've had for such a long time, and I've never actually got to the end of it. We have a few things left in the Blue Kingdom, namely the Clerk's quest, which I still have written down that we need to go to the Well of the Wolf and Warbly Juxtamare, which is pretty easy. It was easy enough, isn't it? We know where that is. We've done most of the companion quests. I don't know if the other companions actually have quests. People like we've done the devil, we've done the hoarder, we've done the princess, we've done the pilot. So it's people like the fortunate navigator. We've never done him. We've done the aunt. We've done the vagabond. We've done... I can't remember his name there. The fatalistic signalman. So it's just the feline eccentric and the fortunate navigator that I think we haven't done. And then there's mascots, which don't have quests, as far as I know. Other than the Blemigan. So I suppose they do have quests. But I'll have to look into whether those other officers actually have big storylines attached to them, or if they're just passive people who exist. I suppose I could try talking to them. I probably have talked to them, and it's probably in my journal, but let's see if we can make our way. Ah, because the stovepipes have taken over, there's going to be more of these in the sky. Get me those hours. Useful. Right, just up here. Go to the circus. Let's see if we can find out what happened to the people at Hybras. This is a mystery that has stayed in my head for a very long time, and I just wrote it off as being broken. Here comes that wonderful Reach music. Here we go. Hark, the signaller cries. You do and hear an oompa oompa of distant circus music. Distant circus music. Wow. Thanks. Ah, thanks, brain. Struggling to enunciate today for some reason. Okay, here we are. Okay, well, a travelling circus is settled here. Too afraid to go further and too afraid to turn back. It's clanking, gaudy locomotive scavenges such audiences as it can from nearby homesteads and delivers them for an evening of shabby, desperate, big top magic. Oh, at least they come and pick you up. That's kind of cool. You want to come to the circus? Like just a big bus turns up outside your house. Okay, so we want to go to the Inconcelyable Circus. Ooh. There's a lost sigil here. But the greatest show, that's what the adverts promise. The reality is not impressive. Aside from the big top that dominates the circus, the place is shabby, poorly maintained, and even more poorly attended. Bored-looking circus folk run rotting booths. The clowns, painted on smiles, are no match for the deep-set misery behind the grease paint. Even the calliope music, playing on a run-down piano, is more grimly resolute than cheery. Well, while we're here, let's climb the obelisk in search of this lost sigil. Those who near the obelisk feel an intense yearning. For many, this sensation satisfies a fundamental desire to be needed. They find it hard to leave. I wonder if that's Sphinx Stone. Kind of draws parallels to the Sphinx Stone, making people feel like they're at home. There's a gathering of newcomers around a bonfire by the outer obelisk. They watch you climb. The sigil throbs 2 hand spans from the point of the vast stone. Keeping the paper flat while making the rubbings is precarious. Your audience falls silent, so as not to distract. Finally, you are done, and your sliding descent is accompanied with raucous cheering. You retreat to your engine to identify the signal. Signal? Sigil! Not signal. Close. Brightness in harmony, not competition. Polyphony, connaissance, symbiosis. A rubbing identified. It takes cross comparisons between several texts and one notably brilliant deduction. But you have it. This is one of the sigils listed in the controversial 2nd edition of the Dolford compilation. These sigils are dangerously precise because of their apparent benignity. The lost Sin Jenkins expedition began its search for undiscovered correspondence sigils here. You know that they also spent time at Lustrum, where they lost crew. Later, they left the Reach for Eleutheria, constructing the transit relay that allowed passage to that midnight domain. It would be worth looking for a sigil at Lustrum, and at both ends of the Reach Eleutheria transit relay. Let's just write those down. I don't know how many sigils we need to find. Well, we need to find 4 more. It literally says right there. Well, if we go to Warbly and we go to the Howling, the Well of the Wolf, and we go to Lustrum, that's another 3. And then and another one is in the relays, apparently. Reach. Relay. Okay, well technically we know where 4 more are then. So, oh, my book pushed my glass. Right. Got a poor report here. While we're here, it doesn't seem a location of tactical importance. Even so, there may be interest in who attends. The big top looms dramatically in the fog of the Reach, but it's not nearly as imposing as the massive obelisk floating nearby. Some enterprising soul has hung bunting between it and the big top. As for the circus itself, outside the performers, it is practically deserted. You may be the first new face in the audience for quite a while. Right. So, Hybras. I guess we're going to have to get in there, aren't we? Oh, it's only 10 sovereigns. It's not the end of the world. A bored urchin in a dusty top hat waits to take your money. The urchin hands over your tickets with no apparent enthusiasm. Thanks, he mutters. I am seeing nothing here that actually relates to the Hybras people. Scribble no. Back in, it says, followed by indecipherable scribble. How useful. I guess enter the big top. No one in the meagre audience displays any enthusiasm, not even when the ringmaster thunders in on a horse-drawn Caleb. I'm saying that wrong, and I know every time I'm saying it, somebody is going to go nuts. Hang on. Unless I am saying it right, in which case then I don't care, but I need to find out. Wait, they have a horse-drawn, an American instrument resembling an organ. Oh, I went to put it through my speakers, but my speakers are connected to my phone speakers, but it's connected to my bloody Amazon Echo that's in my, like, so somewhere in the house it just went Calliope. Okay. Somebody's confused. Wonderful. Calliope. Then come the acts themselves. Oh dear. The humiliated magician's trapdoors fail to open, leaving his glamorous assistant notably unvanished. The bereaved acrobat swings from a single trapeze, the other hangs lonely and unused. The pensive clown's fire-juggling axe ends in disaster, and not the humorous kind. The less said about the lion tamer, the better. He should recover. Obviously I haven't reinvigorated the circus in this playthrough. Let's visit the amusements. This should be enjoyable. At first glance, the circus is in poor shape. A second glance reveals how much worse things are than that. You try the battered mushrooms and realize why they have yet to take off as a beloved snack. Attempting to dispose of the bag, you duck behind a stall and find a pile of them already waiting. Another visitor pokes their head around. Is this where the bags go? She asks, and deposits her own with the rest. Circus staff are coming to recognize your face. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Let's sneak in. Try to sneak behind the tents. Guests are not allowed back here. It makes it more interesting. A pair of clowns whose painted-on smiles do not match their actual scowls spot you almost immediately. There is nothing funny about the heavy sticks they carry. You are less than politely escorted back to the big top. Perhaps if you were better known around here, they would be less concerned. I can't speak to the ringmaster. I'm not well known enough. So I guess I've got to try and recruit from the circus? You'll need to be persuasive. The circus has some kind of hold on people. Your new crew member stares back, first at the big top, then at the vast carved obelisk. With difficulty, they turn away. Ready for service, Captain? That didn't work, did it? So... that hasn't quite gone to plan. Huh. I'm guessing I need to leave, come back. What we'll do is we're going to undock. We're going to go... I like Sunless Skies. We have a little bell that says you can find things again now. But I'm assuming it's not going to take very long. We'll go back to New Winchester, which will reset my terror or whatever. And I guess worst case scenario, we'll try and find... oh dear. Yes, have some brandy, my dear. I'll try and find some prospects or something. And then we'll go back to the circus after that. Because I'm obviously missing something. They definitely said to go back to the circus, but there's no... like lines there, which makes me think we have to speak to the ringleader. And then maybe I'm going to have to do the quests for the circus. Obviously I did them all on my other character, not this one. That was a long time ago. If I remember correctly, you have to find the acrobat's like brother or twin. You have to get the magician's tools, and you have to do it all within a certain time limit, if I remember correctly. First, we've got to get in there and speak to the ringmaster, or ringleader. We'll work it out. We've still got, like, what, half the episode left? It's fine, we've achieved something. Been a long time since I've been to the circus. And here we are at New Winchester. Oh, we need some fuel, bloody hell. Not any prospects here. May as well have a look. Bronzewood for Port Avon. 5 consignments. Literature for Traitor's Wood. Let's do that. I think it was 5. That's what you get for not paying attention. Yeah, 5. Okay. And just quickly pop into Victoria Market. Okay, so we're going to Traitor's Wood. Traitor's Wood is... it's always here, but it's not, is it? It's Somerset Camp. Yeah, so straightforward. Hopefully we don't come across any of those nasty, nasty winds. Excuse me. There is a horrible noise. Off to the left. But to save you from watching me just pilot around, coming up with random things to say, I will do what I haven't done in a very long time, and I'll cut this out of the episode. So I shall see you in a bit. Or I'll see you if something horrendous happens. And we made it here to the Somerset Camp. Let's drop off our wonderful, wonderful delivery to these wonderful, charming scholars. And get our money. Here we go. 3, 4, 5. Good old 950 sovereigns and a vision of the heavens. Ooh, we can pick up some cage catches. Oh, that kind of gets me on the grounds that I don't have any cage catches right now. A lot of money though if I buy all of them. Let's just buy 2 and then I'm going to put them in my bank. Just on the grounds that I always seem to need cage catches. Just at random intervals. I didn't realise they sold bronzewood here. It makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Fucking expensive though, at 175 sovereigns, not echoes. Bloody hell. I've fallen London on the brain, apparently. Just kind of realised my microphone's been pointing the wrong way this whole time, so I bet you I am doing that thing again where I'm walking outside, or moving outside of my microphone range. I do apologise. Right, well, I think enough time has passed, which means we should head back to Polymer and Plenty's and see if we can go there. But I'll stop off at New Winchester. I will cut this out as well, because it's just going to be literally just minutes of me going in a single... Ooh, Cantankerous, come here. I need you for lunch. I can hit you, I can hit you. Ha 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 ha, I missed. Got him. Oh, can't can him. I'll lose terror. You know what? I haven't done that one for a while. Okay, so yes, I shall see you in a bit. Okay, so I made it here to New Winchester. I'm just dropping off the old cage catches. And we're going to head off to Polymer and Plenty. Not Polymer and Plenty's. What is... Oh, it is Polymer and Plenty's. Yes, good. All the universes are mashing into one. It's nuts. I've got Fallen London on the brain because I'm thinking about just doing the recording the new exceptional story soon, and I'm just thinking about it. But I have also been thinking about going and recording some of the older exceptional stories. I've said this a lot over the past like year or so. I haven't actually done it yet. Is it trying to fit it into my my recording schedule? Especially, I'm doing a lot of streaming recently, which I do keep saying. So if you are interested in watching me play anything live and coming to chat, I would love to have you at the streams. There is a schedule somewhere. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturday is what I'm doing at the moment. Mondays tend to be midday UK time, so about 2 PM. Wednesdays the same. Fridays tend to be 8 PM UK time, so that's more like afternoon in America or morning in America. I don't know what the times are. And then there's also Saturday, which is also 8 o'clock in the afternoon. And this week I did one on Sunday because I didn't stream on Saturday, but that's a rarity. And we're playing through things like RimWorld. What else am I playing? Spiritfarer, obviously, that's making its way onto the channel. And I'm also playing through Visage at the moment, which is a horror game. I've missed the bloody circus. And that is an experience. And I think if you like horror, you're going to like Visage. But it's bloody terrifying. But it was very good fun. But I'm so tired for it. It's worn me out. I've yet to... The only other game I've ever had feelings like that fear... I'm thinking about putting it on YouTube, so you might be able to see it. If not, you can see the VOD on the Twitch channel. There's like a link on my channel page in YouTube somewhere. It's like PT. It's the only game that's ever scared me that much, is PT, and it's very similar to it. Bump. Damn it. Oh dear, I've run out of fuel, or I'm running out of fuel. Right, okay, so I'm back at Polymer and Plenty's after that little self-plug. Self-shame plug. I can't help it. I've got to try and get people on Twitch as well. It's hard enough to get people on YouTube. It's even harder to get people on Twitch, apparently. I thought it was going to be easier. Okay, new arrivals at the circus. This is just their random way of making a terraform. Okay, thank you very much. Inconceivable Circus. Still can't speak to the bloody ringmaster. Let's... Apparently we haven't been gone long enough. That was a very long time, though. There's nothing we can do here. Okay, well, I've kind of cut out a lot of time, which means I've got a lot of dead time here as well. Let's go to Lustrum, maybe, for that. We'll go to Lustrum for another sign. Please tell me you sell fuel here. Gotta try and fit what I can into the episode. They don't sell fuel. Oh no. Does anyone sell fuel on the way? Buys? Lustrum itself sells fuel. That's a very long way to go, though. One 3/4 barrels. I've got to play it safe and go back to New Winchester. I can't. I was just I could probably do it. I think it would be okay, but knowing me... excuse me. God, there's definitely something in my throat right now. If it's me, it's me. And everyone has seen me do it where I'm like, nah, that's enough. And then I get there and then I run out of fuel. Like 2 centimeters before the end of the bloody dock. How many times has that happened? It's embarrassing. I'm going to play it safe. We're going to go back to New Winchester again. God damn. This episode. I had like this big plan on how I could like continue the Hybras quest, and it's just come for me just driving around in circles. It's like the old days. It's brilliant. But you know, we'll make it work eventually. I swear I was saying something. Oh dear. Oh man. I have destroyed my voice somehow. What have I done? All this talking. Ooh, hello. I was just here at obviously New Winchester because I needed fuel. And we have explosives for Lustrum. They want 5 crates of munitions. Do we not have? Even though this is going to be... I know. It boosts the tactities and I don't like them very much. But look at how many guns we have. Money. I'm an equal opportunist when it comes to this sort of thing. I support the stovepipes openly, but in the backroom channels, if they want to buy guns, and I have guns, and I need money, makes perfect sense, right? This is where I tip the balance of power in the reach. Whoops! Gave him the guns. Damn. So I bought some fuel. We're going to be going off into Lustrum now. I'm going to take the shortcut. Let's live dangerously. We're going straight down the terror bit here. The desolation of Saliba. A very scary sounding place. But I can't remember what's there. It's probably Sky Spinsters. That tends to be the way things go. Partial success. Ow, balls. You administer a stern word and a reminder of their duties. They return to work, but their obsession continues to prey on them. The locomotive's efficiency suffers as a result. Damn and blast. Unreliable crewman. Just not fair. Oh, I love it down here. We're going to all my favourite places. I love Traitor Wood because of the floaty bits in the sky. I love Lustrum because of the snow. In fact, I think if I had to pick a favourite place in Sunless Skies, it's got to be the Reach. Just for its biome. What do you guys... What's your favourite place in Sunless Skies? So like, you know, the Blue Kingdom or the Reach, Eleutheria, or a specific location in each one. I am intrigued as to what people think are the best like designed areas for and what reasons. Like obviously for me, I like Lustrum because it's snow. Anyone who knows me knows that I love snow. That's why I like Frostpunk so much. I'm getting paranoid that I'm driving straight past. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. Pucker up, lads. This is going to be a fun one. Well, lads and ladies, I suppose. Probably some ladies on board. We know that's a fact. Oh, I know that was Sunless Skies where the lady got stabbed. I remember. Oh, I hate that one so... Oh, evasive manoeuvres. It's always bloody Scrap Spinsters. I hate the bloody things. Perfectly healthy. Nothing wrong here. No bad things, no evil. The fact that the sky's gone red, that's just... food colouring. Yeah, it's food colouring in the sky. It's fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Brakes! Oh, we've crashed. Okay, let's drive straight through the middle. Don't worry about the correspondence. Everyone close your eyes. Weld them shut. Just don't look at the correspondence. You'll probably go blind. Takes a special kind of person. Ooh. Yay, souls. Takes a special kind of person to be able to study the correspondence. That's another thing I've been trying to do in Fallen London. I finally re-established myself as a member of the academic community. It only took me a while. Now I need to get my soul back. And I know people keep telling me how to get my soul back. I know, you can do it with fate. And you can do a random chance in in some of the chains, but it's like I've been trying for so long now that it's just a running joke, and I haven't done it with fate, obviously. I mean, I am going to get some fate soon, I think, just so I can do the exceptional stories. But I don't know, it's just funny. I just find it very funny that I've literally been playing Fallen London for years and I've somehow still not managed to get it. And I do have times where I don't play it for a long period of time, but if I'm recording and stuff, I go into like this weird sort of, I'm going to play it loads mode. Right, so we're here. This is where I find out I didn't pick up the bloody... No, I did. Good. You know what I'm like, I'll flipping forget to pick it up. Sell. Okay, so what we're looking for is some kind of sign. The mountain sings, wind whistles through the mountain caves, promising good luck to the miners below. They raise their tankards and toast the fortune it promises. Look at some free men. Oh, we gain one. Many come to Lustrum to make their fortune, most leave poorer for the attempt. A few are willing to sign up with you, hoping for profits beyond the next horizon. A warm bunk at the very least. It's definitely warm, usually on fire. Let's explore Lustrum. Here we go. Climb the Mother Mountains in search of a lost sigil. We have a 41% chance of success, and it's going to use 3 of our supplies and potentially 6 of our crew. Oh dear. You only live once. Ah! 3 days later, the remains of your expedition stumble, frostbitten down the mountain, empty-handed. Balls. I think I've run out of people. Isn't that a pain in the butt? Let's try again. Yes! Oh thank God. The cold is vicious. Rocks crumble, turning solid ground into a grasping abyss. The snow is sometimes waist deep. Team members take turns at the front, flattening a path for the rest to follow. Near the summit, ice mummified and huddled together, are 2 corpses. The bodies have the quill and star emblem of the Sin Jenkins expedition sewn onto their frozen jackets. Carved on the mountain behind them is a sigil. You copy it quickly and make your way back down. A ragged sigil of loss and devastation, of bitter survival. Let me just cross off Lustrum on my list of places to go. Wonderful. Store the sigil safely. Once back on your locomotive, you copy the sigil to a thick sheet of parchment and store it in a brass box. You return to your notes on the Sin Jenkins expedition, finding this sigil cost them 2 bearers, half their provisions, and a donkey. It took less from you. It took almost all of our provisions. It killed half of our crew, but we didn't lose a donkey. The clerk's notes suggest that Sin and Jenkins began their expedition at the Great Obelisk in the Reach. It is also said that they went off the maps into the sunless wastes where the wind waits. Where the hell could that be? Where the wind waits? Where does the wind wait? Sunless wastes. That's got to be Eleutheria, surely it's gotta be. Eleutheria got a son? It has the twin sons, doesn't it? Or had the twin sons. I don't think one of them killed off the other one. I mean, technically, Sunless would be here, the Reach, because we don't have a sun here. We have, well, you know, the bro. Oh, no, that's Albion, isn't it? Of course. Yeah. Oh God, I was getting the Reach confused with Albion. I spent so long there. Sunless Wastes. It's not the Blue Kingdom, because the Blue Kingdom has a sun. Fully functional. Albion doesn't have a sun. But I can't think of anywhere where it's a waste. Wobbly Juxta. Oh, put that to the people in the comments section. See if you can come up with anything. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything that is a sunless waste. Where the sunless winds wait. Weird. I don't know why I said waste so many times. I knew what I meant to say in my head. Idiot. But I am going to have to end this here. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll continue the Hybras storyline in the next quest, in the next episode. And please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And as always, I'll see you next time.